back to the Flippin Automotive YouTube channel. Tonight we will be, I say tonight because it is quite literally like 6 or it's after 6, it's like 7 o'clock out here I think right now. Finally got some parts in for the four-wheeler, so we'll be working on getting that put back together. I did get the cam popped out. I should should be either an oil pump or a timing chain kit. I got some clutches and stuff in the shop that I'll bring out whenever we get to that point. They are used, so we'll see what we have to work with. But as I said, I do have the cam popped out right now. As you can see, it started to show some signs of wear or heat from the oil pump failure, but it rides on a bucket and I don't feel anything. I could probably polish that if I cared enough to, but we're probably just going to slam this back in. Not going to do anything too overboard or crazy with it, but this should be our new timing chain and tensioner. Okay. But they look the same. They're probably both the same cheap aftermarket stuff. Should be able to see there where the tops have been ground down from when the chain failed, but new one looks alright. And then a couple new bolts, a new guide, which is actually what broke. I think this one's a little bit better than the one I had, because I think the last one I had was made out of plastic and the whole end broke off of this, because that goes up in the engine, timing chain, tensioner gets held down, it's spring loaded, so it'll just squish in and out. You can see the thumbtack move. But whenever that's all loaded, this will pop out, push that down, keeping the tension on the chain. It'll make sense, just watch. And then we got the chain itself. Which moves pretty nice and easily, versus it's a ghost. I can make a Halloween ghost out of that once I get the water fixed. But yeah, so theoretically we pull this cap off here. So we're looking down in this hole for a timing mark. Not sure if you'll be able to see it, but I actually think I already see it. So that'd be awesome. Oh, you see an F. Oh, that wasn't me. Or is that a T? No, that's an F. Because that's all the way down. And then we're gonna go be desert. I don't know why the kid's singing. I think she just said she hit a wall. There's the T, but where's the line? Where's the line? Where's the line? I see the T. Ouch! Okay, now, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but I'm going to try to get you guys in there. Come on. Come on. You can see the notch going down the side. But, yeah. Kind of hard to show you guys, but there's a T in there with a line underneath of it. That'll tell you where top dead center is. And you come over here, and then the cam. You have this pin and a dot, which is supposed to line up with the casing that points down up there. I just realized this wasn't recording, but I tried cleaning out as much as I could. It's just draining out of this thing like a river. But we do have the timing chain. I forgot I stopped recording when the kid came out. Electrical. This guy. Rotate this way. Pull that way. Pull the shaft. Yeah. There we go. We're alright. That was nasty. But yeah, we got the timing chain guide, tensioner. Yeah. Yep. That's what we got. It's in. We got what we got. We need an oil pump. Now, this is probably a bad idea, but we do have a new oil pump. A new, used oil pump with good O-rings still, which should go like here-ish, and then just rotate, and then waka. Oh, look at that! Magic. It's done. Oh, got them. They're in the cover. I think I'm going to replace some of these O-rings too while I'm in here. Hoorah! Not half bad, actually. So, we still got a good chunk of parts. Even though we got some new stuff too. I guess I can grab the clutches. Start lining them up. We got the PTO, which I can't put this one on yet. Let's go grab our clutches though. I left the clutches inside. I'm done for the night. I'll see you guys tomorrow right after this. Alright guys. Well, I guess it's now an alright guys. Alright guys. So I got the box of clutches here next to me over here. Next day, my leg's still numb, but we left off with the getting the timing chain and everything in there. I got the old mower deck sold this morning, so that's always a plus. I did find some more brake parts cleaner, so we'll go ahead and get started by trying to get some stuff cleaned out of the bottom of the motor here, as it was still running out of these slots down here quite a lot actually. As you can see, it's starting to splatter out down there. Alright, let's see what drains out of this thing now. Is it as bad as yesterday, or are we a little bit better shape? We're going to be just as bad, aren't we? Trying not to hurt my back, as well as trying not to make a mess. But, as you can see, there's some nastiness in that motor just running out of it. Probably not the best idea. Probably appreciate having a little bit of that lubricant that's now dripping down the front and onto a rotor. It's got to be coming from... Yeah, it's just running down. Okay. I wasn't expecting all that. Seems a little excessive, but okay. It's getting a little better. I don't know how much better I'm going to be able to get it without opening up the whole entire thing. Is that a leaf? Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Another little chunk. Some of this looks like just oil. It's looking less and less like clutch material, at least. Speaking of which, what we did do was buy a box of parts off of used parts sleeve. We'll check and see which parts are better. But off of eBay, we got ourselves a new clutch set, which we'll see how the friction discs look on here. They look about the same as ours. But this guy right here, you can see the meat on these clutch, or the fingers, I guess you could call them, from where the discs end, versus there's one of the edges right there. Why is somebody calling me? They're calling about your Google business account.
Calling you because your business is not verified on Google Voice Search.
Leave me alone! Freaking 18 times a day, I swear. Oh, I gotta do the shift drum. Gotta do that stuff. Then this can go on because of this. Let's take a look at the clutch discs then. Was this supposed to have the one-way bearing? It does have a one-way. It is in there. That is nice. Well, actually, that one fell out. I'll just keep that like that. No massive chunks. That's a lot better than what I had. At least 2 to 3 times more material. So that should get us going with that. Some springs. See if we can get the basket off. Because that one got rotated. So that one clutch disc actually looked like it was in there wrong. Sorry, snap on. Is that really all they're supposed to have? Are these discs actually not? Now I'm questioning. Is that one supposed? Did I screw up? I mean, that makes sense. I don't like it. But I might have had that thing assembled wrong. Anyway, in comparison to my old clutch discs, they're practically the same. Steels, whatever, don't look bad. I can't believe that. That drum looks pretty good. The shim's still there. We'll slam that together. Okay, cool. So now that we got that, which is insane that... Really? I guess that makes sense. It's there for a reason. I feel like I need another clutch disc in there. Huh? Shows what I know. We got this guy that goes on there, which I probably shouldn't turn, but I guess, yeah, it should be like right around there, I think. That's true. Oh shoot, can't forget that guy. Has a whoosher, little tab that lines up here and here. We got this guy that goes in here. There we go. That was exciting. No, it wasn't. Because I got a washer here. And now I need the bolt. And now I need this guy. Because this has a notch right here. But you got to line up with the cam slot. And then I need the bolt that goes through here. Is that it? This, I think, goes behind that. Hook that spring really quick. Just pop that over that. And that should be the shift mechanism, the shift drum. Yeah, I think that's alright. And then should. Cool. Keep that stuff. Come on, buddy. That's my life right there in a nutshell. Is that rain? That is rain. Another glorious day in Florida. Alright, so that's all staying together. We got him. Got that guy back together. Chain still looks good. Even though that's weird, but we're ignoring that. But it's a really simple design. It's one bolt. This little tab, it hooks up underneath the gear here into like a couple little slots on the case, which you can kind of see where it sits in between the two aluminum notches behind that gear. I'm on lunch break right now. There's a keyway. Nope, that's just a point. Ow, my finger. We're good. There's one clutchety, which spins really smooth. We need the other clutchety too, but we also need, forgot to put this guy on, which goes on first. Oops. Whee! Now, clutch one. Oh, it's not hard to slip that out. Maybe I wasn't wrong, because those slip out very easily. PTO clutch, power takeoff clutch. Okay. I'm okay with that.